Do you want to start making $2,000 every single day starting right now? That's $2,000 today, $2,000 tomorrow, and $2,000 for the rest of your life. And it's all done for you, entirely on autopilot, with a setup time of less than 5 minutes. I'm talking about you having an extra $2,000 in your checking account in less than 24 hours from now. $40,000 in your checking account in less than a month. That's $500,000 in your checking account in less than a year from now. It can all be set up for you in less than 5 minutes. And the best part is, it's totally free. Every year we take on just 50 new members and give them free access to the Instant Cash app, our incredible automated money-making software. In 2014, membership places sold out within 26 minutes. Last year, membership places sold out within 18 minutes. The fact that you're hearing this means there are still places available to be one of this year's members, but you will have to act fast. And remember, this offer is 100% free, so put away your wallet and just pay attention. You'll be able to sign up and be set up in just 5 minutes at the end of this short video, and you'll be making $2,000 every single day for life. Hey, I'm Mark Davis. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm taking on just 50 people whose lives are going to be changed forever. That's just 50 people, all of whom are guaranteed to start making $2,000 per day starting today. This opportunity will be available to you for just a matter of minutes, so please listen very carefully while I explain what you need to do. First, there's one little thing I need to tell you. In most countries, our software makes a guaranteed $2,000 per day for each of its users. However, there are 5 countries in which our users are making double this and have been averaging over $4,000 per day. I'll explain which 5 countries they are and why this is in just a few moments. But first, let me show you something. This time last year, 50 people took action and became members. They took action. They wanted a better future for themselves, so they joined us. If you take a look at this, every single one of those 50 members has made at least $500,000 since the moment they joined us just 12 months ago. That's a minimum monthly member income of over $40,000 every single month. And take a look at what our members made in their first 24 hours of using the Instant Cash app. That's right. All 50 members who joined us last year made over $2,000 in the first 24 hours. And it was all done for them, 100% on autopilot, with less than 5 minutes setup time. So please, suspend your disbelief for just a few more minutes, because we are different. We've been making huge automated cash for well over 5 years now, and I personally have a total of over $2.5 million sitting happily in my checking account. That's over $2.5 million of spare cash to spend on whatever I choose. But prior to my success, I was exactly where you are now. In fact, 6 years ago, I was damn miserable. I just quit my 9-to-5 job, only to spend my days sitting there in front of my laptop listening to sales pitch after sales pitch, trying to find the secret to making big money online. And just like you, I've been there before. I've fallen for it all. The false promises, the outrageous claims, the screenshots showing how $1 million a month will be dumped straight into your account. It's all crap, and I know exactly how you feel. You keep falling for it, and honestly, it's not your fault. But the reality is, and I'm sorry to break this to you, you simply cannot make $1 million in a month. It's time to forget all that crap and focus on something that will deliver, starting now. Because what you can do today is finally secure your financial freedom by joining a team that has made every single one of its members over $40,000 every single month. If you take action today, then when you wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to have an extra $2,000 sitting in your checking account. Just think about that for 10 seconds. Now think about waking up every day to see $2,000 more in your checking account than there was the day before. $2,000 again and again and again every day for life. Just think about the new house, the new car, the dream holidays to exotic destinations that this new money is going to start providing for you. Remember, all you need to do is sign up at the end of this video. The Instant Cash app is 100% automated, it's 100% free to our members, and right now it's the only possible way in which you can become financially free within just 5 minutes from now. How does it do this? Well, to summarize simply, the Instant Cash app taps into a technicality in the world's trading markets that allows it to exploit a glitch caused by the difference in time zones between 5 of the world's economic superpowers to make guaranteed $2,000 profit every single day. You see, when something happens to affect the strength of a currency in one particular country, it inevitably has a knock-on effect on the value of other currencies, and hence the trading price between it and those other currencies either rises or falls. However, inevitably, there is almost always a time lag between a market action and the realization that the action has happened, and the inevitable change in currency value. And that's where we come in, because our software has an unfair but 100% legal trading advantage, which almost completely negates that time lag, giving us a huge advantage that equates to a minimum of $2,000 in profit every single day. You see, through our extensive research and analysis, our software is programmed to automatically monitor the markets and identify the exact trigger moments for a rise or fall in value of a particular currency, allowing us to completely negate the usual time lag in profit instantly. Simply put, our software sees things about 10 seconds before anybody or anything else does. Now, 10 seconds may not sound like a lot, but in the binary options trading market, it is a huge advantage. At the start of this video, I told you there are 5 countries in which our members have actually been making over $4,000 per day using our software. These countries are Australia, South Africa, United States of America, United Arab Emirates, and the United Kingdom. The reason for this is that it's these countries that hold the key to the timing and precision of the Instant Cash App software, meaning the advantage that we hold over everybody else doubles to around 20 seconds, and subsequently that our time to cash in and make profit doubles too. So if you live in any of these countries, you're going to be making a guaranteed $4,000 a day. If you live in a different country than these 5, don't worry, because your guaranteed daily minimum of $2,000 is still going to be enough to completely transform your life overnight. And don't forget, you need absolutely zero previous knowledge or experience, because the software is 100% automated and does everything for you risk-free. And like I say, I know how important this opportunity is to you right now because I've been there too. I had what some might call an international childhood. My parents worked abroad, so I spent much of my time studying at international schools overseas. By and large, I had a happy and quite privileged upbringing. My parents had big plans for me, and when I qualified to work as a lawyer, they were absolutely delighted. Problem was that I didn't very much share their enthusiasm. In fact, I remember leaving that place after my very first day working there and thinking, this cannot be me for the rest of my life. I worked literally every hour God sent, only to line the pockets of the firm's partners. This wasn't life, this was slavery. In the little free time that I did have, I was scouring the internet in search of ways to get me out of that rat race. I fell for various scams and lies, and time after time, the product that I had purchased swallowed my money, then simply crashed and burnt. I was a wreck and a shadow of my former self, so I decided to take a short break and visit an old school friend back in Hong Kong where I'd spent a large part of my childhood. I mean, little did I know that it'd be this reunion that would change my life forever. Let me introduce Zhang, my old school friend and one of the geniuses behind the Instant Cash App. Zhang had been working as a data analyst at one of the largest financial institutions in Hong Kong. It was a great job, but like me, Zhang felt that there must be more to life than the drudgery of a 9-to-5, or in our cases, more like a 9 to midnight kind of job. It was Zhang who first introduced me to the possibility of exploiting time lags in order to make huge profits on the trading markets. Now, many of the banks had been doing it for years, but such expertise was simply beyond the average day trader without information to react quickly enough to exploit the positions. But as Zhang was explaining this to me, it got me thinking, if we could create a software sophisticated enough to automatically register when a price-impacting event was occurring, then we'd be in business. And this was where Stefan, another one of our old classmates who was over in Dubai and an absolute IT genius, became involved. We quickly contacted Stefan and put our proposal to him, and he was excited. We had no doubt that Stefan would come through, and within just a couple of months of back and forth meetings, a prototype software was developed. For the next few months, we continued to tweak the software right until the point at which the Instant Cash App, our own personal ATM, was ready for action. I remember the very first time we ran it. We simply couldn't believe our eyes. We were just staring at the laptop screen, watching it win after win after win after win. It just went on. Win, win, win. Expertly exploiting the loophole that Zhang had identified. Thousands of dollars were hitting their accounts every single day, and they continue to do so to this day. And now it's your turn to cash in. It takes just 5 minutes to set up, and from that moment on, it runs 100% on autopilot. We're giving you this opportunity for free. Last year, we gave just 50 new members their own instant cash app trading account with our personal broker, Simon Shaw. 24 hours on, every single one of them have made over $2,000. And the ones in the 5 countries that I told you about had made much, much more. Fast forward to the end of year 1, and the results are incredible for every single one of those 50 members. Jason from Montreal, Canada has made over $520,000. Nikoshi from Tokyo, Japan has made over $532,000. Sarah from Wellington, New Zealand has made over $539,000. While Steve from London and Tara from Chicago have both been lucky enough to make over $1 million over the last 12 months. And this was all achieved by simply activating their own instant cash app software trading account that we gave them for free this time last year. You see, until now, the loophole that the instant cash app exploits had only been accessible to the very largest corporations and financial institutions. If the likes of these can make billions from a loophole in the trading markets, why shouldn't you be able to grab your slice too? Now remember, last year's 50 members all made a minimum of over $500,000 each in the last 12 months. And you don't need any expertise or previous knowledge because it's all done for you. And if you're wondering why I'm sharing all this with you for free, then the answer is quite simple. As I explained before, I was once pretty much exactly where you are now. I've seen the scams out there, and with the agreement of the other guys, I want to give regular, everyday people like you a chance to finally make big money online. The only downside is that to ensure that our software remains effective, we have to limit our new member intake to just 50 people each year. We'd truly love to help everybody in need, but that simply isn't possible. Which means that you're going to need to act now if you want to be one of the lucky 50 members that make it over the line today. What's more, if you take action right now, our personal broker, Simon Shaw, and his team will set up everything for you. You literally won't have to do a thing. But again, this offer is strictly limited to just 50 people, and we fully expect all membership places to be taken within minutes from now. If you want to have an extra $2,000 in your checking account tomorrow, if you want to make well over $500,000 on autopilot this year, then you must take action right now. Enter your details into the form below this video to secure your space. If you can still see the form, there may still be some of the 50 spaces left. Click now and secure your spot. I'll see you on the next page, and we'll get you set up right away.